Morning. Dry. Tell them I'm coming down. Here we go.
Next week on Oprah, check out my exclusive interview with F. Scott Fitzgerald, the renowned author of The Great Gatsby. Here's a sneak peek from my first sit-down with Fitzgerald himself. Well, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Please call me Scott.
Scott, tell me about your upbringing. Where were you born and about your parents?
Well, I was born in the frigid tundra that is St. Paul, Minnesota. The summers are much nicer than the winters. My parents were both strict Catholics. My mother and father, Molly and Edward, were considerably well off, and so I had the opportunity to be formally educated.
Well, Scott, it sounds like you were raised in a very traditional family. Would you be kind enough to share your educational experiences with me?
Surprisingly enough, it wasn't my education that triggered my passion for writing, but rather some early sorrows of life that stemmed from this passion. My mother lost her daughter just a few short months before my birth. I suppose my education fueled this passion for writing in that I was given the opportunity to practice and develop my craft in a formal setting.
I'm sorry to hear about your sister. Thank you for sharing that part of your personal life with us and what inspired you to pursue a career in writing. Your most popular book is The Great Gatsby, of course. Can you tell me what motivated you to write this book?
Ah, yes, Gatsby. I must begin by talking about those roaring 20s. I'm lucky I made it out alive. I created Gatsby to explore the many faults of this time period, the excessive drinking, corruption, deceit, and gambling that took place all across the United States. Amidst this immorality, my reliable narrator, Nick Carraway, processes the world around him as he becomes intrigued with my title character, Jay Gatsby.
I can understand how that time period would definitely influence you. We will learn more about Nick Carraway and Jay Gatsby, but first, the question that everyone is waiting for. Don't miss it next week with F. Scott Fitzgerald on Oprah.